Hi, Taurus. This is Kathleen. I would love to do a new Moon I Ching toss for you this month. This month, the new moon begins in Leo, so it's kind of a good time. Anything that you need to feel a little extra blessed in charm, hair, or any of those fun Leo qualities. I said that like I'm a Leo or something, which is true because I am. Anyway, this new lunar cycle starts in Leo, and then we have the 8-8 portal where you just are going to have this whole new moon cycle blessed with luck. The lunar cycle is going to go through the 8-8 and the 2-2. Good luck, new beginning, new beginning. So whatever you try, it's going to be going well. So study like I Ching. I Ching divination is not usually like a tarot where like you get super in depth and like I give you a scenario that is supposed to like apply to you and be very specific or anything like that. This is actually more intended to be vague, food for thought, to ask yourself questions and give yourself a bit of cognitive therapy, to really think about something in a new way or from a new perspective as you go through changes. So let's ask the universe what it has for Taurus this lunar cycle. That's a yang line. Okay. What does the universe have in store for Taurus this lunar cycle? Yang. Ooh, I hope my door doesn't slam right now. I'm trying to have my door open and let the air in and enjoy this space that I have out here. And we'll see how it goes because we have monsoons. All right, what does the universe have in store for Taurus? Oh, that's a changing line. So this is yin changing into yang. It looks like this, and that's your first trigram. We're going to go ahead and finish the whole hexagram. What does the universe have in store for Taurus this lunar cycle? Yin. What does the universe have for Taurus this lunar cycle? Ooh, another changing line. So this is yang turning into yin energy. All of the lines are either yin, yang, or yin changing into yang, or yang changing into yin. Yang energy is like penetrating daytime energy, like a star. Yin energy is more absorbing, more like the black hole end of the spectrum, the light and the dark, and then you have all the spectrum in between, right? And so the hexagrams just boil down to basically 64 different life scenario possibilities or stories to just have as a broad life example to give you food for thought, kind of like passing down elderly wisdom from generation to generation, but in a concise 64-piece hexagram manner. Okay, what does the universe have in store for Taurus this lunar cycle? Yang. All right, so this can go two ways depending on the changes or advice or whatever instances of change you may have come at you this month. A lot of the Tauruses that I know personally have been through a very difficult time right now, and they've had a rough go of things in a lot of different ways, and are going through changes. Like you talk about changing, Book of Changes, like incredible life changes, having to move to new places, things that are actually really big, hairy deals. So Taurus, let's see what the universe has for you and see what these changing lines represent, because that's where the universe is going to give you extra personal advice, extra focused thoughts to consider. So the first, if you don't change based on the changing lines. Okay, it's going to be this. So yang, yang, yin, yin, yang, yang. Very balanced and super cool looking. In fact, they are totally mirror images of each other. And you know, maybe what this read will be saying is something you have is inverted, or maybe something you have is going right. Maybe there's like a, I don't know, some kind of mirror issue. Okay, so let me, if you make the changes, do I have a different color? I have more black. Okay, so with the changes, we get yang, 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 yin, yin, yang, which kind of interesting. Similar to a different read earlier, you'll see there's kind of like a window in this one and a window in this one, and changes are bringing this point of view higher, or point of flow, I should say. Especially in I Ching, there's examples that include water. So there's a lot of different ways to look at all of these examples, but there's a massive raise of vibration going on. Excuse me. Okay, well, let me look up these numbers, and I'll gather some information for you, and we'll talk about it more. Just a second. Hey, Taurus, we're back. Okay, so where you're at right now, hexagram 61. On the bottom is Dwi, which is like a lake or a stream of flowing, strong current that's cool on top. Like, think of a summer stream that's getting heated, you know, warmed up by the sun, and then kind of able to like let heat off on the top. It's a little bit of Leo and Cancer energy. It's moon energy. And then on top, this one, yeah, it's got this penetrating, hot, forward, energetic Mars, Scorpio, Aries energy, solar plexus energy combining with third eye energy. Like the more calm, meditative energy is combining with its total opposite, ego. Okay. And then in 26, this is the opposite. On the bottom in the foundation is heaven. Just absolute crown heaven. Crown chakra, like if you were to meditate to nirvana, this is pure meditation heaven. This is on the bottom. And on top is Ken, which is Capricorn, Aquarius, work energy. What? Saturn energy, transition energy. Heaven and transition. If you are into tarot, 26, the hexagram is associated with the Four of Pentacles. So if you know about that stuff, the other one, I don't have any tarot for that. Maybe it's multiples. So let's get into the reading, shall we? Let's see. We got all that. Either way, we've got energy from the top and the bottom, like firm yang energy coming at you from head to foot. Okay. So about 61. Let's just check some of these out. I'm gonna read from some of my favorite I Ching books, because the whole point of I Ching is for me to give you food for thought, not to tell you anything, not to tell you what to do. That's not my business. My business is I just toss the cards, tell you what the toss the coins, tell you what it means, and then you have to do your own thoughtfulness. That's the beauty of it. I have nothing to do with telling you what to do. You are always your own authority. And I think that's really important when it comes to all spiritual health. If you're not your own authority, if there's any other authority between you and God, F that shit. Okay, Let's see, 61, inner truth. A merchant consigns his goods. This hexagram stands for truth, trust, and sincerity. Truth, trust, and sincerity works for both sides in attaining a successful outcome to any venture which requires mutual cooperation. If obstacles persist, look within the self for any wayward intentions or actions. This time of year would definitely be amplifying anything wayward you got going on, because it's a lucky time of year, but like luck kind of requires a certain amount of altruism on your part, right? So earnest and trust leads the way to success. Okay, 61 from here. Let's take a look. I love this one. Always just not it explains each one in like a couple of sentences. Hexagram 61, inner truth. Above the lake is the wind, inner truth. Oh, wind over a lake. Not so much a hot lake, perhaps. Or a hot river. The wind reaches everywhere, bringing new messages of change. The open surface of the lake, stirred by the wind, is constantly in motion. You've probably been feeling that way. I think probably a lot of turbulence in your life. As the lake doesn't set into a final shape, so the noble one is slow to make decisions. Take your time, you deserve it. She stays fluid and open, allowing for changing circumstances and new perspectives. Ooh, I love that. Okay, 61, let's take a look at your changing lines. Ooh, no, that's not it. Okay, here's your picture. There's the hexagram. And here's the picture from this deck that I like for it. Okay. All right. Hexagram 61, the Kung Fu hexagram. Kung Fu moves even pigs and fish and leads to good fortune. There will be advantage in crossing the great stream. There will be advantage in being firm and correct. Okay, so your changing line was on the third line. That shows its subject having met with his mate. Now he beats his drum, and now he leaves off. Now he weeps, and now he sings. On the fifth, was it fifth line? Yes. It shows its subject perfectly sincere and linking others to him in closest union. There will be no error. So whatever you're going through relationally, you can do no wrong. That's what I heard. Okay, so that's being firm to your inner truth, maybe. In regards to people, too. Ooh, okay. So 26, let's look at that. So those two things are what it mentioned for the changes. The having met your match and like realize that you have to be true to yourself, and then realizing that anything else that comes to you while you're being true to yourself is right for you. And it can do no wrong if you're being true to yourself, right? Okay, so that was the advice from that hexagram. 26, great taming, or if that's, well, at least that was my take. Excuse me, overstepping my bounds. Great taming. 26, constancy bears fruit, not eating at home, good fortune, fruitful to cross the great river, amassing. This is multiple streams coming together, maybe multiple venues of any kind of abundance coming together into a bigger, like multiple streams of consciousness, multiple streams of finances, multiple streams of whatever coming together into a big old lake, a big old reservoir. Check that out. Big enough to sail on, baby. Ooh, sail on down to that luxury. Under the conditions of Taku, the name of this hexagram, it will be advantageous to be firm and correct. Again, that being correct. Enjoy his revenues with his own family without taking service at court. There will be good fortune. And it will be advantageous for him to cross the great stream. Ku has two meanings. It is a symbol of restraint and of accumulation. Which it kind of makes sense because you generally have to budget to save up, right? You know? What is repressed and restrained accumulates its strength and increases its volume. Both these meanings are found in the treatise on the Thuan, The exposition of the great symbolism has for its subject the accumulation of virtue. Your struggle to improve yourself is increasing your virtue because it's increasing your understanding. Everything you've been going through, it's making you better. That's nice. The different lines are occupied with the representation of, or restraint of the movement. The first 3 lines receive that repression. The upper 3 exercise it. The accumulation to which all tends is that of virtue, and hence the name of Ta-Ku is the great accumulation. Oh, I love the I Ching. Okay, so which 26? There we go. Taming the building up and controlling of natural resources and nurturing their growth with an eye on what can be achieved in the future, steady persistence over time will yield good results. Just keep going at it and keep true to what you know is true, right? You can now move beyond mere survival. Nourish yourself on new experiences and allow your gifts to be of greater service. How can you make the most of the potential? How would it be to master this? Oh, what a beautiful question to ask yourself. Oh, Taurus, just one more thing before we end for this lunar cycle. Let's draw a fairy oracle card. And also check out this cute little, oh, sorry, over here. Oh, where am I? Look at this little raw emerald. Isn't this pretty? I'm showing you. Taurus is like nice things, right? Look at this. An unrefined raw emerald. It's so pretty. There's so many different variations of color. Anyway, let's draw a fairy oracle card. Please give me a fairy oracle card for Taurus for this lunar cycle. What does the universe have for Taurus this lunar cycle? He who has truly experienced God is humble. He who is not humble has never experienced God. You're on a journey of cycles, and you're on the upswing of a cycle. So you just got done scraping yourself up from the bottom of the cycle. But trust that you're on the upside of it now. Okay? All right, Taurus. I will see you next new moon. Bye.